Hello, Virgo. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using The Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. There's a companion book by Barbara Moore, if you're interested. Is that where that is? Yes. There's a website, llewellyn.com. Feel free to freeze frame there if you need to for that information. Supportive Oracle Cards, You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. There is this website, rockpoolpublishing.com.au. A as an umbrella, U as an no, A as an apple, U as an umbrella, for those who actually understand the alphabet, which apparently I don't. Okay. What do we have for Virgo? Oh, this is going to go really well for you. I've only got your side out already so far, but it's kind of like something new is starting. But it seems to be right on plan. Yeah, definitely. The overall situation is the Five of Cups. This is not holding you back, though. The Five of Cups is like there is some loss here. But this is not... This is like... How do I put this? There's some loss here, but that's what's spurring forth the next situation. This is what's creating something else. This is what's making something else begin. The loss feels like it's already happened. So if you're watching this, I feel like this has already happened. This is like the catalyst that's bringing forth the next piece. It seems to be what everything's built from. Other people may not like this. It's very interesting. Other people may be centering on the loss. And they may be struggling with accepting it. Ironically, I think you are accepting it. And the way I say that ironically is because Earth usually takes a little time to accept a change. Yet when I'm feeling your energy, you're like, no. It's kind of like you're making peace with it. You're like, no, I could sit here and try to like stew about it if I wanted to. But why? It's wasted time. It's done. What's done is done. Now I got to start looking at what I want to do next. You're just like on point with it. Like, no, there's no point in crying about it. It's like spilt milk. Why cry about it? It's spilt. It's done. It's gone. I don't like it. It's not about liking it. It's about picking it up and deciding, all right, well, we're not going to have milk, so what are we going to have instead? What else do I have? Do I need to go to the store and get something else? What do I need to do? You're just addressing it and kind of like, I'm just going to handle it and make the plan, decide what needs to get done, and then carry it out as necessary. Very empowered energy on your side. And I understand for some of you, maybe this is more of a push forward to just empower yourself and move forward. There may be some energy around you that's kind of holding you back, other people kind of centering on the loss. And maybe this reading is more about, you know, you don't have to be a part of that group. Moving forward and making things better for yourself might make things better for other people. Don't try to pull people along with you that don't want to. Just move forward, and then as you're doing better, other people are going to want to do better too, and they might just kind of be like, well, you know, the Virgo picked themselves up. Maybe I should too. Don't overthink about other people. Queen of Swords. Don't get caught up in other people's karma, I want to say. Karma? If other people don't want to accept it, let them deal with that on their own. It's not bad. It's not a negative thing, but how you got to the point where you could move forward is your business. They may have a different process for dealing with that. Just move yourself forward. This is going to be one of those things, living by example is the most effective help you can do for someone else. You can talk to them, you can try to help them move forward, but it's not going to work. It's when they see you moving forward and they see you doing better and they see you pulling yourself up, it inspires them to do the same. Well, the Virgo did. Like, they need to see the proof is in the pudding. Like, well, the Virgo did it. The Virgo's picking themselves up, so I guess it's time that I start thinking about that too. If you try to talk to this situation too much, I feel like it becomes a round robin type of thing. Like, it gets confusing. They're not going to move forward till they want to. You're not going to convince them of anything. I don't know what to say about that. That's just how it feels. You're not going to convince them of anything. They might drive you crazy. Just step forward and do what you got to do. Because I feel like you're self-sufficient. I really feel empowered Virgo energy, though. Like, now that's done. So I need to just, the milk is spilt. So I'm going to clean it up, evaluate what I have left. What do I want to do? Where do I need to get it from? Okay, do this. Where's the money? Got the money. Here I go. There, this, that. You're just kind of like, well, just got to take care of it. So I'm just going to take care of it. Very empowered. Even though this, I know it's like, it seems like there's loss that's the catalyst moving this forward. I don't see you holding yourself down, kind of like, you seem to address it, kind of like, yeah, I could, but it doesn't get me anywhere, so why bother? Somebody once said to me once, you know, I could cry about it, but who's going to want to sit around and listen to that? So I guess I'll just fix it. That was kind of funny. I think they meant it facetiously, but it was interesting, and it never left me, obviously. I feel you're trying to center on where you're going, not where you've been. Not to say that you're not addressing or aware of where you've been. You're aware, you know it, but you're kind of like, yeah, I know where I've been, but now I'm centering on where I'm going and where I need to go, where I need to be to keep things good, to keep things going better. You're centering on where you're going. I know you address and you're aware of where you've been, so I'm not trying to discount that in any way, but it's kind of like, yeah, the past is the past, and I'm building from it. I'm just not holding myself in it. I think that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. You're not holding yourself in the past. You're like, yeah, I know where I've been, but now I'm centering on the future and where I'm going. You're leaving the past in the past. Still addressing it, still honoring it, you know, but you're leaving the past in the past. I'm going to show this card, but it says past lives, but it's almost like that is your past life. It's not like that. It's not this literal. It's just kind of like, yeah, that has happened. That's gone. And I'm leaving the past in the past. I keep getting that with the past lives. I'm leaving the past in the past. Now, if you want to go that far and be like, maybe you've had other lives where you've gone through this and you're just having that inkling, kind of like, yeah, I've driven myself crazy before by just not letting things go, and I just don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. It doesn't serve me. There's a little bit of an aggravation with it. I don't know what to say about that. I hope that makes sense. Is there something I'm missing? I just feel like it keeps going around like a broken record. Like, yeah, I'm not going to let the past hold me down. Now, other people are going to try to pull you back. I don't think they're successful, though. Because I do get this Nine of Wands, kind of like other people might try to hold you back. I don't see them being successful. Only the way that they can be successful is if you let them talk you ad nauseum. Like if you getting stuck in this talk mode. Because I feel like it's better, judgment goes in your favor the sooner you move forward. I know it's the Ace of Wands. I'm not talking about, it doesn't have to be drastic. Just once you start moving forward, judgment goes in your favor. Just don't look back. I feel like that's the best way to do it. I do feel like the farther you move ahead, the more this other energy doesn't want to be left behind. They're going to have to make the decision on their own to move forward. They'll make it, it does seem very random, but it's almost like they're following after you once you start moving forward. You're living by example in this one. It's the best way I can put it. Is there anything else I'm missing from this? I talked about this before, but whole new situation coming in. You're centering on the future. Just keep centering on where you're going. Keep centering on where you're going. You're not going to lose sight of the past. In the sense of like, as you're moving forward, you're going to take into account, okay, I'm coming up to this road. If you go down that road, there's some problems. If I go down this road, not so bad, so I'll take this road. You know what I mean? Like the history, you're taking into account things you've dealt with before. But just keep centering, like, that's my goal. How do I get to my goal? Just keep centering on your goal. Keep centering forward. Keep centering forward. You won't lose track of, like, the past. You just won't. It's just natural Virgo, just you're always going to take that into account. But keep centering on the future. You will naturally take into account all the past things you already know. I think that's it. Okay. I'm going to shut that down there. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.